we get to see them hold the conversation, we get to know more about them, but also it is a chance to get you guys on board to support them on this journey. So if you want to cast your votes and select your favorite delegates, you can do so by visiting the Miss Globe website at www.themissglobe.com. So, is it clear for everyone? Are you excited? Ready? Okay, let's do it. So I think that we should start with introductions and let us go with our very first delegate of the batch, which is going to be oh, Miss Bangladesh.
Thank you. Salam Globe. I'm Jasmine Majamin, proudly representing Bangladesh. I am a teacher, a writer, and a believer in change. Teaching has taught me the art of patience, and writing has taught me to voice my thoughts. And I am a believer in change. So my social advocacy cause is financial literacy for rural women. So I believe when a woman controls her money, she controls her destiny. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now let us proceed with Miss India.
Thank you. Vaishindeti and Namaste Globe. I'm Jasmine Rana, Miss Globe India. I come from a country where humility meets strength and diversity meets unity. So since childhood, I have always aspired to come out the narrow lanes of my town and do something beyond extraordinary. And I think I'm doing it right now. So following my mother's footsteps as an educator, I volunteer teaching underprivileged children, believing that education is the key to empowerment. So my advocacy is about child education. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now let us proceed with Miss Indonesia.
Good afternoon. I'm Jaladenia, I represent Indonesia, and I'm an entrepreneur. My advocacy is Dela Action. Dela in Action means that I had the experience with teaching the children, teaching the orphans in my country, and I believe that through the advocacy, I can help the children, I can help the orphans that have the good, better education, and also it's really important to have them with a better life or better education. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now Miss Malaysia.
A very good day to you, Globe. I am Pratibha K, your the Miss Globe Malaysia 2025. I am a senior HR professional, a human resources professional, and an artist by heart. And my passion for people has shaped my career, while my passion for music and art has shaped my advocacy, which is empowerment of the youth through creative expression. I believe in this cause because I realized that not only in my countries but in other countries as well, creative education is not so much being focused on, and I would like to bring some light to this so that we can help our youth nowadays. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now let us get to know our Miss Globe Philippines.
Mabuhay, everybody. I'm Annabelle May McDonald, 25 years of age, and I graduated from Consular and Diplomatic Affairs on a full academic scholarship. At a very young age, I never really shied away from responsibility. I was a campus journalist by the age of 10, and I've worn many hats. I've been a radio DJ, I've been a special operations officer for my city government in Iligan City, my hometown. And now I find myself really gaining momentum as an events host back home. So if you need a little life to your party or a press con, I'm the girl to call. But moreover, as colorful as the terno I've been wearing, with my country being so culturally and religiously diverse. My hometown is even a microcosm of that. So we have three tribes living harmoniously in Iligan City. And that, growing up with that experience really taught me that differences should really enrich our lives rather than divide us. And I think that's the spirit I always carry with me as an events host or as a beauty queen. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Now let's hear from Miss Sri Lanka.
Ibowan Prashandatia Benya. My name is Serena Fernando and I'm proudly representing Sri Lanka. My advocacy is about eco-future. So why did I choose eco-future? I believe that with the time passing of the global climate and things, the world is getting even more in danger. So I wanted to use fashion and eco-future together. I combined them, and my objective is to use garments, fabric, thread, everything that are destined to be thrown out to use them to new clothes
Mm.
and bring them into the fashion shows and then finally donated them to people who really need them because so many people are living without clothes right now. So my passion is that to help people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, Miss Thailand.
สวัสดีค่ะ Globe. Hello, I am Shreya Thanusaratat. You may call me Shreem. I am from Thailand. It's an honor to represent Miss Globe Thailand. My main advocacy is in the right of indigenous people in Thailand because I always believe in equality in human. For over 5 years, I've been working with the community called Bangloy, which is the current hill Thai that has been encroaching by the state because the national park has been established on their lands. So I joined the campaign to promote their culture, their wisdom in safeguarding the forest, and I became a spokesperson for the situation using my social platform. My ultimate goal is to bring the rights that they're supposed to have to the all minority and indigenous people in Thailand and all across the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And last but not least, Miss Macau.
Hello everyone, my name is Christina Zhen. I'm representing Macau, China. Next, I will use Chinese tell us 很开心可以来参加这个国际环球小姐比赛。那代表我的国家，我很荣幸，可以通过这次比赛向全世界告诉走向这个舞台，然后来告诉大家，一个人一个女人的力量，她可以如此的强大，去走向这个舞台。然后在我的国家，它虽然很小，但是在中国，澳门是一个一国两制的城市。那我们将代表澳门来向这个舞台展示东方女人魅力的美。谢谢。
Thank you very much. And there you have them, everyone. We have a beautiful batch of delegates, so I'm very excited to get to know them a little bit better during the next couple of segments. Just for everyone back home watching, we really want to make sure that our ladies are able to express themselves freely and to the best of their ability. So we have encouraged them to use their native language if they prefer. Okay, ladies, ready for the next round? Yeah. This was an easy start, right? Pretty good? Okay, so for the next round, I want to talk about the theme of the Miss Globe this year, which happens to be red and black. Every single year, the Miss Globe adapts a different theme, which highlights different parts of the culture, the country, the tourism. This year, it is red and black. What do you make of it? What's your interpretation about it? Let's start with Miss Bangladesh.
Thank you for your question. That's a really two beautiful colors. For the red, our country's flag has red in it. It signifies the blood of the freedom fighters in our independence war of 1971. So it's just not our history of fighting for the independence. It's also about the ability to rise stronger. So it represents strength and sacrifice for me. And again, the black is an elegant color. It absorbs every color and it still strong, stays strong. So for me, black and red represent strength and sacrifice, two values I tend to carry in my journey of the Miss Globe. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, Miss India.
Thank you again. Thank you again. So for me, the two colors go beyond the literal meaning of theirs. For me, red and black both significantly and collectively define strength and patriotism. For me, India and Albania shares very similarities. So I believe when they come together, they show humility towards others. And we also have a lot of similarities in the folk dances, the culture they represent. For me, it is more like of cultural similarities and the love and the humility they have for others when somebody comes to their country. So for me, it defines more than the literal meanings. Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Indonesia.
I would say red and black. Red is a show the evidence that we have the bravery, we have the strength, and also black is just like the silent and bold and strong. Means that every woman has a power. Every woman has a unique, has a power to speak up. And in Albania, I really like the culture here. there are papers like warm welcoming, really good hospitality, and also the food. I really like the food so much, and I feel like I'm gaining weight here, but I really enjoy the moments here with all the delegates and with the teams also really like supportive, and it's like I'm happy to be here.
Very
Thank
good.
you so much for
Thank you
having
so much.
me.
We're happy to have you here with us. Now, Miss Malaysia.
Thank you. For me, other than the color red and black representing the beautiful Albanian flag, red for me means bravery, strength, and also courage, which reminds me that I should always chase my dreams. And black for me represents elegance and resilience. So together, they remind me that true beauty is not only about shining brightly, but it is also about standing strongly through tough times. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, let's go to the other side. Miss Philippines, what's your take on this year's theme?
Hello, Louis. Well, firstly, I really love the colors. They're quite bold, but at the same time, I really love how, as you said, it pays homage to Albania, which has been the host of the Miss Globe pageant for a really long time now. But moreover, I think black, on a more philosophical note, black really reminds me of all the tragedies in life that blindside us sometimes, but at the same time, black is also a color of power. I think it symbolizes the power that you have to call upon yourself when you do face these struggles or challenges in life. And at the same time, red is so bold and it really inspires me uh, to act upon these things and to overcome them. And coincidentally, red is something I associate with my advocacy for children's rights. I am a passionate advocate for Save the Children Philippines. And actually, this organization is also across the globe, over 100 countries over. And we also coincidentally have a Save the Children charter in Tirana, Albania as well. And so I think this is a mix or a marriage of how our paths collided, me and Miss Glow pageant. And at the same time, I love that the organization that I've been advocating for finds its way home even in Tirana as well. So I really love the theme and I can't wait what we can do with it in the finals.
Such a beautiful coincidence. All right, Miss Sri Lanka, let's hear it from you.
You have to remind me, Louis.
You're most welcome.
So red and black, I would say that apart that they are my favorite colors, so they represent me boldly. Red, I will associate with passion, love, something more lovable. Black is confidence, strength, boldness. So when I saw these two colors, the first thing that came into my mind was the Albanian black, because red and black. So I feel really happy to use these two colors in this pageant because I feel that everyone here, not only girls, but everyone, can showcase their power, confidence, and passion and love. Thank you.
Beautifully said. Thank you. Miss Thailand.
Sure.
For me, red and black brings back memory because it was the colors of the outfit that I wear when I first auditioned in the pageantry like 5 years ago, and it has become my symbol ever since in Thailand. For me, red burns with a power of passion and also the leadership. I think to combine these two together, it shows women leadership in the color, and black is also sturdiness. It's full of power, is full of determination, and the unity of all color. So these two colors ensure that women have the power to do everything that she wants, and women have the power to lead. And this world is not just run by men, but also run by women, that we will make more inclusivity in our society. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And last but not least, Miss Macau.
Thank you. This question and I also use Chinese. Thank you. 那对于这一次的主题，我觉得红色和蓝色都是我很喜欢的颜色。那对于黑色来说，我会觉得它像野心，像激情。然后红色的话，对我来说，它代表着很性感、热情，还有一种对梦想追求的，嗯、对梦想追求的一种坚持的态度。那对于这一次的颜色的主题选择呢，我也会像他们一样，继续坚持我的梦想，继续追求我的野心。谢谢。
Thank you very much. There you have it, everyone. Ladies, I must say, this is a little bit of a coincidence because when I think of red, black, when I think of power, passion, beauty, it is actually all of you that comes to mind. So it's a beautiful coincidence. All right. So far, so good? Feeling great? All right. So we're going to move on to the next round, which is a situational question. Every single one of you will have a different question. And please be aware, I'm only giving you 30 seconds to give me an answer. Ready? Okay, so we're going to start with Miss Bangladesh. And your question goes like this. If given the power to write one law affecting the next generation, what would it address and why?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Of course. If given the power to write one law affecting the next generation, what would it affect? What would it address and why?
One law.
One law affecting the next generation.
If I could write one law that would affect the next generation, it will be about women's safety. In our country, women are not that safe. We are still talking about this. Like women cannot go out at night. Women cannot visit a lot of places because women are not safe in our country and in every other places in the globe. So we must ensure that women are safe and proper punishment must be given to the criminals who violate the law. So I will write a law that ensures women's safety. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to Miss India. And your question goes like this. What's the most beautiful quality a person can have in your eyes?
Thank you. I wouldn't say beautiful or I wouldn't say confident. I would say pure heart. For me, pure heart goes beyond the intellect and it knows the things that reason can never know. And in my life, whenever I face conflict between my heart and my brain, I always go with the pure heart because I believe uh, with single efforts, we can only bring little happiness. But when we help others, we find lasting fulfillment. So for me, in my eyes, it's pure heart and always will be a pure heart. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Miss Indonesia, the question goes like this. If you had to define beauty in one sentence, what would it be?
That is a good question. I would say beauty is not just appearance, but beauty is also kindness. Through kindness, we know that the real beauty is come out naturally. And also we have to hardworking. We have to be bold. We have to be unique, be different. That through that I believe that we can show that true beauty is just like naturally and confidence. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Miss Malaysia, your question goes like this. You're offered a platform with global reach, but only for 10 minutes. How do you decide what message is worth sharing in that limited time?
Thank you for the question. What message I would bring across in that 10 minutes is something related to my advocacy as well, bringing more lights to the creative education because like I shared earlier, I realized that not just in my countries but in other countries as well, they do not realize the power music and art has to change someone's life. So I would bring light to this and I would make sure that creative education is properly given importance in school so that it can help to shape the youth of our future, who are also the leaders of our future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, ladies, we're going to the second half of candidates. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Miss Philippines, your question goes like this. In what ways can beauty pageants evolve to stay relevant and truly empowering in the modern world?
Well, beauty pageants can definitely stay and remain relevant when it comes to promoting our advocacies. When you have like a company, that has a social responsibility arm, I think when we do enunciate this, we definitely stay relevant because more than just beauty contestants, we are leaders and we're spokespeople, or spokespersons from our own communities that may need representation or from causes that need to come to light. For example, I really found my way and my bread and butter through joining pageants. I've never been shy to admit that. And all throughout my childhood, or rather my late childhood, I was really thrown into the deep end of poverty. And it was pageantry that really uplifted me throughout. Um, that harrowing experience, but moreover, it inspired me and allowed me to help out and be the adult that child me needed.
And that is 30 seconds.
All right, say by the bell.
Yes, thank you so much. And beautifully said. Miss Sri Lanka, your question goes like this. How would you use your influence to promote education?
I would use what is
Your influence.
my influence for education. Uh, the first thing I would do is start with children. Okay, I will because when people grow up, it's very difficult to change their mind. But when we are with children, we can change their mind. We can influence them with, as you said, music, whatever we want, art, um, playing games, I don't know, education type, math, things like that. We can change their mind. So I prefer starting my influence with children so that when they become adults, they know really what to do in life, how to treat people, and how to be educational in life.
Thank you so much. 30 seconds. All right, now let's move on to Miss Thailand. And your question goes like this. What's one lesson that pageantry has taught you about yourself?
Wow, that's a very challenging question because pageantry has taught me a lot of stuff. But one lesson is to be confident in myself because when you enter a pageantry, there is a lot of stigma going on into our community. It's not only find your true beauty, but it's only find your flaws. But the thing is, we are not perfect, and it's okay not to be perfect because this guy shape us into our unique way. So we need to be proud of who we are, even though we are different than others. That is diversity. That is uniqueness. So I know that maybe I'm not the best in beauty, but I am beautiful in my own way. And that is what pageantry has taught me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now we're going to Miss Macau. Your question goes like this. What inspires you to keep going during difficult times?
Thank you for your questions. And I think，我觉得运动是我一直坚持到现在的，因为无论是从事我的工作还是我的日常生活，运动确实是改变了我很多。因为在我刚刚做模特的时候呢，我的身材并不是那么完美，然后我通过了运动找到了自己之后，突破蜕变，直到现在，我一直坚持认为运动是能够改变人、改变一个人的一生、改变人的心态，甚至他的未来发展的一个选择。我也希望更多人可以去坚持运动，坚持你的热爱。Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, everyone. So that's it pretty much for the individual questions. How was it? Good, good?
All right, we're learning more about each other.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so we have one last round for the head-to-head challenge.